Hello, anime fans! Welcome back to LG Sensei. Several huge villain groups are formed to torment the world across several anime, with many of them becoming iconic. Whenever a member from this group appears in their respective series, viewers can rest assured that something serious is about to go down. Today, we got the top 10 most freakiest anime villain groups. Sometimes, a group of villains doesn't need to have characters with amazing powers or unique personalities. Sometimes, all it takes is a drive for revolution and a goal so twisted that it makes every fervent devotee quite chilling to interact with. Such is the case with the Jaegerists, fanatics who support Eren Yeager's quest for genocide, as crazy as that may seem. The creation of this group forces friends to fight against each other, showing that extremist ideals can be so convincingly relayed to people that even individuals who've broken bread together will end up fighting to the death for something that they may not even understand properly.
Arrogante.
The Espada is a group of powerful Arrancar who serve Aizen in his quest to obtain the Hogyoku and attain unlimited power. All the characters in this villainous faction are all pretty uniquely designed and powerful to boot. Watching the heroes of the tale face off against these monstrous powers time and time again makes for a great time. The structure of this group may be similar to what Kubo pulls off in Bleach repeatedly, but there's something about the Espada that makes them so sinister yet entertaining.
That is the sentence of God. But if your dream still lives, if that castle still...
Berserk is a show full of many intimidating apostles and other heinous figures, but the God Hand is in a class of its own. These nightmarish entities are strong beyond belief and can easily kill even the strongest human around without too much effort. It's genuinely horrifying to see this group make an appearance in Berserk, especially after Griffith joins their cause. Fans are glad that Berserk is continuing even after Miura's untimely death, since they are desperate to know more about this group and whether they can even be defeated. Most people who find the Red Ribbon Army to be a glorified comic relief forget that one of its leading scientists created the androids, two of the most heinous antagonists in Dragon Ball history. Even with Super reaching new heights with the protagonists achieving divine levels of power, the Red Ribbon Army still made a deadly return in Superhero. The Red Ribbon Army has been active ever since the dawn of Dragon Ball and has been a major thorn in the side of the heroes ever since. Whenever this organization enacts its plans, it's only a given that the heroes will be in for a tough battle time and time again.
I should have bled to death by now!
I seared the wound closed. I came close to passing out from the pain.
Full Metal Alchemist is considered one of the anime industry's greatest shows, being filled to the brim with an ingenious alchemy system and some truly great characters who are still infinitely likable to this day. The villains in this series were also quite entertaining in their own right, especially when it came to the homunculi. These creatures were made by Father himself in a bid to purge himself of all his sins and attain godhood. Lust, gluttony, envy, greed, sloth, wrath, and pride are all very entertaining villains and capture the attention of viewers whenever we see them.
The
12 Demon Moons serve as Muzan's personal army of demons, who are all pretty powerful in their own right. While the lower moons aren't much of a threat and are mostly eradicated by Muzan, the strongest members of the group have proven their might for years, as they've devoured humans to seek more power. A fight against an upper moon is always a trial for even the strongest Hashira, with Rengoku losing his life and Tengen retiring after battling against the members of this group. They are incredibly scary and can strike fear in the hearts of any demon slayer, which is what makes them such a terrifying presence in the show.
In the
オール・フォー・ワンの個性を持った死柄木、ワン・フォー・オールの全てを出し切れ。
My Hero Academia already had a pretty scary villain organization dubbed the League of Villains. However, in a bid to become more powerful, Shigaraki and his lackeys went through a grueling moment where they had to endure a battle against Gigantomachia, while also dealing with the Meta Liberation Army, another villain group that wanted to eradicate their competition from existence. However, Shigaraki easily showed everyone who was boss, with the League of Villains and the Meta Liberation Army joining forces in a bid to launch a full-on assault against the populace. The result was the Paranormal Liberation Front, which played a crucial role in one of My Hero Academia's biggest arcs that spelled huge changes for the tone of the story and how things would unfold from this point. The Akatsuki is one of the most popular villain groups of all time. Featuring many characters who have gone on to become the greatest villains in anime history, this group captured the viewer's attention during Naruto's run, with many heroes and beloved characters dying at the hands of its members time and time again. Watching each member of this organization be taken out throughout the series is quite satisfying in its own way. Of course, with Obito taking over the role of the villain, the shift in focus to a great ninja war did lead to the Akatsuki losing some of their allure, but not by much. Hunter x Hunter is a brilliant shonen series that has a great adaptation, even if the manga itself goes through so many hiatuses that fans can't help but be frustrated. Still, recent events have shown that the health of mangaka should be prioritized, so putting pressure on Togashi is not the way to go. The Phantom Troupe in this series consists of many thieves and criminals with Class A bounties on them. Every member in this group is a force to be reckoned with, and the series' heroes need to master the use of Nen to even stand a chance against these tough foes. Bleach. The 1,000-Year Blood War is certainly shaping up to be an excellent series in every way, and fans can only hope that the diabolical ending of the series is rectified somewhat by this adaptation. The introduction of the Quincy King and the Sternritter is proving to be quite engrossing, and fans can't wait to see how this story develops in the course that are yet to come. The Quincy King's elite Quincy are certainly quite intimidating, and only time will tell if Soul Society can thwart this assault with their power. With Ichigo aiming to reach a higher level of power, it seems that the clash between him and the Quincy King will be a tale for the ages.